ഹലോ ഗൈസ്, ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ പറയാൻ പോകുന്നത് പ്രപ്പോസിഷനാണ്. ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ ഏറ്റവും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയ സംഭവമാണ് പ്രപ്പോസിഷൻ. ഒരു മാർക്കിനുള്ള സംഭവമെങ്കിലും നമ്മളെ ഏറ്റവും കുഴയ്ക്കുന്ന സാധനമാണ് പ്രപ്പോസിഷൻ. ഇപ്പോൾ 1437 ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനാണ് ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. സോ പ്രപ്പോസിഷൻസ് നമുക്ക് ഗതി എന്ന് പറയും. നമ്മൾ ഡയറക്ഷൻ കിട്ടുന്ന സാധനമാണ്. അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ, സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞാൽ. അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകുന്നത് ടു ഗോ ദെയർ, ടു കം ഹിയർ, here, go, up, above. There are kind of prepositions. And also preposition like in, going inside, going outside, in a place. I am going to Madras. I am good at mathematics. I am proficient in English. In English, I love English. Sorry, I love English not coming. പിന്നെ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്കറിയാം, the bird is flying over the London, above the London, top of the London, and the river flows under the bridge, below the bridge. Just like that, so many prepositions are there. So we are talking about that, but right now there is some problem about starting, so fucking finishing this. Okay, let's start. I feel sorry for you. Sorry എന്ന വാക്കിനോട് for ഉപയോഗിക്കുക. They have been living here since 1985. ഇനി സോറി എന്ന വാക്കിൻ്റെ കൂടെ 4 ആണ് വരുന്നതെങ്കിൽ, വെർബാണ് വരുന്നതെങ്കിൽ 2 ചേർക്കാം. പേഴ്സണാണ് വരുന്നതെങ്കിൽ 4 എന്ന് ചേർക്കണം. ഓക്കെ, അതാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്, തെറ്റിപ്പോയവർക്ക്. ഷീ അക്യൂസ്ഡ് ഹിം, അക്യൂസ്ഡ് ഓഫ് ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു കൂടുതൽ. ഷീ അക്യൂസ്ഡ് ഓഫ്. ഷീ സീനിയർ 2 ആണ്. സീനിയർ നോക്കും 2 ആണ് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. The interview will be held between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Interview is held between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Okay. In between. He accused of causing the accident. I have my bedroom upstairs. No preposition required. He congratulated me on my success in the competitive exam. Congratulate on. It is impossible to separate belief from emotion. Separation from something. The teacher had great confidence in or on great confidence in his students. She sits on an armchair. She sits in an armchair. മുകളിലല്ല ഇരിക്കുന്ന, അകത്തായിട്ടാണ് armchair. I will see you on Monday. On. But the movie starts at 9 p.m. My train leaves at morning. നമ്മളെപ്പോഴും അറ്റ് ചേർക്കുന്ന കണ്ടല്ലോ. ദിവസത്തിന് മുമ്പിൽ ഓണാണ് ചേർക്കുന്നത്, സമയത്തിന് മുമ്പിൽ. പിന്നെ പ്രത്യേക ദിവസത്തിൽ ഒരു പ്രത്യേക സമയത്തിന് മുമ്പിൽ, മോർണിംഗ്, ഈവനിങ്, ആൻഡ് ലീവിങ് അറ്റ് ഈവനിങ്, നോട്ട് ഓൺ ഈവനിങ്. held between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. He is working in the firm. On the firm. On. I will meet you at the park. I will meet you in park. When we specifically mention a place. Our cat is hopeless at. He is sensible at your kindness. Sensible of your kindness. Sensible of. His parents are angry with him. Okay. ഇതിനോടെങ്കിലും ആണെങ്കിൽ ജീവനില്ലാത്തതിനോടാണെങ്കിൽ എബൌട്ട് ചേർക്കണം. ഐ ഹോപ്പ് യു സക്സീഡ് ഇൻ യുവർ എഫേർട്ട്. Succeed in. Sam is very good at mathematics. Never try to rely on foolish people. He is sensible for your kindness. Sensible of your kindness. He set out at 6 o'clock. She sits in an armchair. The interview will be held between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Akshay is fond of seats. Fond of. Vidayat. Fond of. It seems everybody is aware of his problems. Either Apu or I am to blame. നമ്മൾ ഏതർ ഓർ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സെക്കൻഡ് സബ്ജക്റ്റിന് ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കണം. ഹീ ഈസ് വർക്കിംഗ് ഓൺ ദ ഫാം. ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓപ്പൺ പ്ലേസ്, സോ ഹീ ഈസ് ഓൺ ദ ഫാം. ഷീ സിറ്റ്സ് ഇൻ ആൻ ആം ചെയർ. ഹീ ഈസ് വർക്കിംഗ് ഓൺ ദ ഫാം. Do not look a gift horse in a mouth. No. Do not look the gift horse in the mouth. Okay, do not look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't be ungrateful when you receive a gift. The Andamans are a group of islands in the Bay of Bengal. I have borrowed this motorbike from a friend. The public are cautioned of. Okay, I just okay, I'm cautioned of pickpockets. His parents angry at him. Sorry, angry with a person. He is sensible of your kindness. The work was done in haste. വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് ചെയ്തു. ധൃതിയോടുകൂടി. The police is entrusted with the enforcement of law and order. വിശ്വസിക്കപ്പെട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. The public are cautioned of pickpockets. Cautioned of. His parents are angry at him. No time, so I'm going fast. Sorry, angry with him. This is there fourth time. He spoke at me in Urdu. So he spoke to me in Urdu. That makes sense. I have known him for a long time. Yes, that's correct. He is sensible. He is sensible of your kindness. Sensible of, correct. Do not look. Dash gift. Do not look a gift horse in the mouth. That's correct. The public are cautioned of pickpockets. Do not look a gift horse in the mouth. I want to watch a movie. I want to watch a movie. Infinitive form of the verb. He set out at 6 o'clock. My teacher has been working here for 10 years. His parents are angry with him. He spoke to me in Urdu. The laborers abstained from ഒഴിവാക്കി നിന്ന് work today. Sit on ഓൺ ദ ബെഞ്ച്, സിറ്റ് ഓൺ എ ചെയർ എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത്. ഐ എം ഫെമിലിയർ വിത്ത് ദിസ് ലൊക്കാലിറ്റി. He's jealous of his friend's success. Yes, jealous of. He spoke to me in Urdu. To and in. He spoke to me in Urdu. This house was built in 2005. In 2005. He pointed at the tree. He pointed at. The cow is grazing on the farm. So, on the farm. I prefer novels to traveler. Novels prefer to. Whom do you want to speak to? Whom do you want to speak to? To speak to is a എന്ത് പറയുന്ന ഒരു പ്രയോഗം. He was informed of the serious condition of his father. His parents angry with him. We were in Bangalore, in big place we use in. We were in Bangalore for 3 years. For 3 years. Sit in the bench. Sit on the bench. On the bench. A good teacher should be well acquainted with her subject. Acquainted with her. Do you like driving? Gerund form of the verb ആണ് ഇവിടെ ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ. Peacock is regarded as a divine bird. You see, as a divine bird. Meet me at the station. At the station, at the hospital, wherever you want. On a foreign trip, we have to adapt to the changed climatic conditions. Are you afraid of him? Afraid of. Whom do you want to speak to? To speak to. I met a university player. The table is made of wood. Made of wood. Can go back to I left him at the cinema. I left him at the cinema. Students must have access to good books. She had a passion for dance. Passion for. Whom do you want to speak to? Sit on the bench. Sit on a chair. Sit on the bench. My grandfather preferred coffee to tea. Preferred to. He was accompanied by his wife. Accompanied by. Do you like driving? I left him at the cinema. Are you afraid of snakes? Sit on the bench. I cannot agree to your behavior. He tried to Give up smoking, ഉപേക്ഷിക്കാം, but he did not succeed. They will not come here tomorrow. Will they? Our flat is on the second floor of the building. This flat stay on the second floor on the own way. Do you like driving? I left him at the cinema. He takes delight, very happy, delight. In his studies. They have entered into an agreement. I didn't watch the news on television, but I heard it on the radio. Yes, on the radio. For all his learning, he has no sense. With all his learning, he has no sense. No one is present today. Is they? Are they? Are they? My sister dislikes eating non-veg. I cannot agree to your behavior. Our flat is on the second floor of the building. Don't put your feet on the table. Our path is best. Our path is beset with the difficulties. It is beset. Alrighty, man. Find out what is beset. Beset. Okay. I think okay, we'll check it later. Beset. Dogs are generally faithful to their master. Boston is that's the east coast of the United States. Boston is by the east coast of the United States. On the east coast of. Okay. I want to buy some oranges. My brother is good at boxing. He is indifferent alike. To praise and blame. രണ്ടിനോടും ഒരേപോലെ ഒരു ഇൻഡിഫറൻ്റ് ആയിട്ട് രീതിയിലാണ് പെരുമാറുന്നത്. We thought about the matter. He tried to give up smoking, but he did not succeed. The letter is addressed to the station master. I like them very much. They have always been very nice to me. I cannot agree to your behavior. His statement was tantamount to a confession എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സമ്മതിക്കുക, അംഗീകരിക്കുക, തെറ്റ് അംഗീകരിക്കുക, തെറ്റേറ്റു പറയാന്ന് പറയാം കൺഫെഷൻ. ഹിസ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെന്റ് വാസ് ടാൻഡമൗണ്ട്, തുല്യമാണ്, ഒരു കൺഫെഷൻ പോലെ തന്നെയാണ്, ടു എ കൺഫെഷൻ. ഹൗ ക്യാൻ ഐ ടോൺ, നേരെയാക്കുക, ടോൺ how can I atone for my mistakes? തെറ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ ശരിയാക്കും. Our flat is on the second floor of the building. I shall do it with pleasure. He is taller than his brother by 3 inches. Boston is at the east coast of the United States, or on the east coast of United States. He tried to give up smoking, but he not succeeded. I shall take revenge or revenge on. I shall take revenge on you. His statement was tantamount to a confession. Tantamount to. Maybe they both words are right. Tantamount to. The accident. They are both the same. The accident resulted in the death of 2 people. Resulted in. When I opened the envelope, I was delighted to find a check for Rs 1000. Check for Rs 1000. The wounded soldier was too weak to move. Boston is on the east coast of the United States. On behalf of all, he gave the welcome speech. Bible is celebrated for his witty sayings. The river Rhine flows into the North Sea. North Seaയിലേക്കാണ് ചെന്ന് പതിക്കുന്നത് റൈൻ. I will be North side sea. Okay. I will be at a loss in this deal. He didn't trust me. He was suspicious of my intentions. Suspicious of some shit. I went to the dentist for a checkup. Cigarette smoking is injurious to health. It is 4:30 by my watch. The thief jumped over the compound wall. He has a passion for arguing. He takes interest in filmmaking. We should abide by the rules of the institution. He shouted at her at the top of his voice. He shouted to her. Shouted it to. I think shouted to a person. And he shouted to her at the top of his voice, but she did not hear and went on. If you for you are very accurate. He shouted to someone who is a long way away. Shouted to her at the top of his, but she did not hear and went on. So there is. അടുത്തെന്ന് പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഷൗട്ടഡ് ഏറ്റവും ദൂരം അതുവരെയാണെങ്കിൽ ഷൗട്ടഡ് ടു ആണ്. ഐ ഹോപ്പ് യു സക്സീഡ് ഇൻ യുവർ എഫേർട്ട്. Boston is on the east coast of the United States. His statement was tantamount to a confession. Mothers are always worried about their children. On December 2004, there were many natural calamities. In December 2004. So I think the month is on. The United Nations is our only hope. Only about 50% of the children have been covered by the immunization program. He shouted to her at the top of his voice, but she did not hear and went on. I am sorry about his misfortune. Sorry for his misfortune. Our colleges will reopen from tomorrow. The whole theory rests on no firmer foundation than mere conjecture. Whole theory rests on. I have not seen my brother for 6 months. They now jeered at him whom they once acclaimed as their hero. jeered എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പരിഹസിക്കുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കളങ്കിതമായി ചീത്ത വിളിക്കുക അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ. jeered at മോശമായി സംസാരിക്കുക, whom they once claimed as their hero. A cannot live by bread alone. I think no prepared. Only noun is native of. Damn it. Jeer, make rude and mocking remarks between loud voice. ചീത്ത വിളിക്കുക തന്നെ jeer at him. His statement was tantamount to a confession. He is an engineer working in Palakkad. Working at Palakkad is a place. I was in Mumbai. I was in Palakkad. My brother is good at boxing. In December 2004, there were many natural calamities. In December 2004, there were so many natural calamities. The work was done in haste. Work is done in haste. ധൃതിയിലാണ് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. He shouted to her, "Butter is made of milk." Okay. So the outcome is different. Made from made of എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സോ വുഡ് തന്നെയാണല്ലോ മറ്റേതും. മേഡ് ഓഫ് ചെറിയ രണ്ട് അക്ഷരമല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ. മേഡ് ഓഫ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നോർമലായിട്ട് തന്നെ ഇരിക്കുക. മേഡ് ഫ്രം ആകുമ്പോൾ ഡിഫറെൻ്റ്. ഐ കനോട്ട്. He asked me to listen to him. My purse has been missing since yesterday. He is an engineer working at Palakkad. He is an engineer working at Palakkad. In December 2000, there were many natural calamities. One cannot live by bread alone. That's correct. He is coming in plane. Sorry, coming by plane. He spoke to me in Urdu. I wouldn't like his joke. He spends most of his time talking to the phone, talking at the phone, talking on the phone, talking on. I'm sorry for his misfortune. I'm sorry for the police is entrusted with the enforcement of law and order. Butter is made from milk. The United Nations is our only hope. Nations, which means still it is United Nations. He goes to bed at the middle of the night. So he goes to sleep in the middle of the night. Our flat is at the second floor of the building. On the second floor of building. Yes. Sorry. I'm sorry for his misfortune. I didn't watch the news on television, but I heard it on the radio. The United Nations is our only hope. He is coming in coming by plane. When you write a check, you have to write the in amount in words and figures. Butter is made from milk. I wouldn't like his joke. He spends most of his time talking on the phone. We suffered from your neglect. I don't like his joke. He spends most of his time talking on the phone. He is coming by a plane. By plane. He goes to bed in the middle of the night. Sheena came here for study English. Sheena came here to study English. I can see through his lies and deceptions. In consequence of his laziness, our flat is on the second floor of the building. I shall be there on 4 p.m. on Friday. There at 4 p.m. time. She is bent on mischief. Do you want to speak to me about anything? Want to speak to me about anything? He goes to bed in the middle of the night. Our flat is on the second floor of the building. Sheena came here to study English. Came here too. I hope you succeed on your effort. In your effort, succeeding. The loan will be repaid within a year. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. The story of this book is based on a truth. There has been an increase in the amount of traffic using this. There has been an increase with the amount of traffic. There has been an increase in the amount of traffic using this road. The house is beside the lake. He is clever man, but unfortunately different in his powers. So different modest or shy. Different of his powers. He goes to school by his bicycle. School on his bicycle is a simple thing. So I shall be there at 4 p.m. on Friday. I hope you succeed in your effort. Sheena came here to study English. Merchants in the town report that the orders for sweets have increased. He is clever man, but unfortunately different of his modest shapes. So confidence ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് നാണക്കേട് കാരണം ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. That's different. The boy was deprived of he managed to live by his small son. Live on means have. Live on. What we live on particular amount of money. I shall be there. At 4 p.m. on Friday. I had acquaintance in Carnatic music. acquaintance with the Carnatic music. There has been an increase in the amount of traffic using this road. He goes to school on his bicycle. Bangladesh's triumph over India in the cricket was quite unexpected. Vijay triumph over. He managed to live on his small salary, which on. When he swam across the river, don't park your car in front of the gate. I hope you succeed in your effort. He is clever man, but unfortunately different of his powers. Different power different of his powers. Different of his powers. Different means lack of shyness. That's what bisect means beset means ചുറ്റികളയ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടിക്കുക ശല്യം ചെയ്തേ. besetted means നമ്മളെ ചുറ്റികളഞ്ഞ് ശല്യപ്പെടുത്തി. I have borrowed his motorbike. I have borrowed this motorbike from a friend. I saw her long ago. The thief got away with the jewelry and cash. He goes to school on his bicycle. I woke up twice at the night. There has been an increase in the amount of traffic using this road. Increase in the amount. The boy was deprived of his books. I have acquaintance in Carnatic. We use acquaintance with familiarize. Acquaintance. Parjam. Okay, he managed to live on his small salary. He restored the article to its rightful owner. We searched for the lost article everywhere. He rushed into my room. Ashoka is worthy of remembrance, every paisa should be accounted for. Okay, every paisa should be accounted for its purpose. I have acquaintance with Carnatic music. Please take care of your health. He goes to school on his bicycle. This boy is afraid of the dog. The boy was deprived of his books. Deprived. He is true to his skin. She has not fully recovered from the shock. He left his chair and hopped onto the platform. പുറത്തോട്ട് ചാടി. Something is wrong with him. I was delighted സന്തോഷവാനായി. He have complete trust on God. In God, every paisa should be accounted for. I prefer coffee to tea. I have acquaintance with Carnatic music. He was blessed with the boy. Blessed with Sandoshan. Can congratulate you on your success. His father often connives by his follies. At his connives. Kandila Nadia. seeking allows something moral. Fall is away. Kani is the minister appealed to the people to help the flood victims. Appealed to the people. അപേക്ഷിക്കപ്പെട്ടു അപേക്ഷിക്കുക. The police was uncertain about the motive for the crime. You should adapt yourself with the conditions. You should adapt yourself to the conditions. His father often connived at his follies. His sister is lost of all the sense of lost to all sense of shame. So every paisa should be accounted for. Have complete trust in God. He spends hours looking at the birds. I was delighted at his unexpected. He always quarrels with his classmates. People make wine from grapes. My sister asked me to dance with her. A burglar broke into his house last night. His sister is lost to all sense of shame. From his age, he did great work. Considering his age, he did a great work. The baby is crying because she is bleeding. I was delighted at his unexpected arrival. I have complete trust in God. His father often connives at his follies. His sister is lost to all sense of shame. Manu has lost to sense of shame. I don't know. Manu has been the coach of the team since 2012. So I need to look on this. The forest is infested with tigers. Infested means living upon. നിറഞ്ഞു ശല്യം കാരണം. Infested means ശല്യം, tigers. I left my phone on the table, not in the table. He writes story during the day and homeworks at night. Have complete trust in God. At his considering his age, he did a great work. Jinx is afraid of snakes. Sheila is fond of ice cream. My mother gave me noodles instead of pancakes for breakfast today. We respect people. We respect people who speak the truth. We respect people who speak truth. ഇവിടെ എങ്ങനെയത് ഹൂം അത് വരുന്നത്? വി റെസ്പെക്ട് പീപ്പിൾ അല്ലേ ഇവിടെ, ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് അല്ലേ? ഐ ഡോണ്ട് നോ. All the mobile phones were there, including the new one. Try to complete the work before night. Sita is very good at her studies. We respect people who speak the truth. Her face looks like a diamond. She is working thus. Considering his age, he did a great work. Anju is going with Aswati for shopping. I was born in Mumbai. We had to climb slowly up the hill. He pointed at the tree. He ordered a biryani with a juice. How many of the friends will join the party? How many of? He wrote the exam with a pen. പക്ഷേ കാറിന് ഉടമസ്ഥ എന്ന് കാണിക്കുന്നതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് ബന്ധമില്ല വെച്ചാൽ I killed him off എന്ന് പറയും. This is a dish that I made with bread and chicken. He was sitting at a table, sitting on a table. She's going to college. Anuja came with me to the market. I was born in Mumbai. I met a boy with brown hair. There is a cat under the bed. We respect people who speak the truth. The burglars entered the house while the owner's absence. During the owner's absence, to be indifferent to our work is a serious offense. To be indifferent about our work is a to be indifferent. Indifferent means നേരാവണ്ണം ചെയ്യാൻ അലക്ഷ്യമായ serious offense. You must attend for his instructions. So attend to his instruction. They are dancing on the room, in the room. Or room in the burglars enter the house during the owner is absent. His family lives in America. She was knocking at the door. To be indifferent to our work is a serious offense. Indifferent means വ്യത്യസ്തത കാണിക്കുക. താല്പര്യമില്ല, അതാണ് മനസ്സിലായത്. I was born in Mumbai. താല്പര്യമില്ല. She was throwing stones into a river. He was drawing a picture on a wall. I met a boy with a brown hair. He was sitting on a table. I met a boy with a brown hair. To be indifferent to our work is a serious offense. The meeting was held on 23rd December. You must attend to his instructions. The students were discussing about the exam. They will come here on July. In front of month. The party will start at 9 p.m. They are dancing in the room. The burglars enter the house during the owner's absence. The lock can be opened with a key. They will come here in July. The guests were invited by her. He goes to factory by car. He was sitting on a table. They are dancing in the room. You must attend to his instructions. This book is written by John Keats. I am tired of baking. It is useless to cry over a split milk. My friends stood by me during my difficult times. It's at 2 o'clock by my watch. They live under the same roof. Neither of us
where neither of us she is going for the marriage. They will come here in July. She told us that she will have to be late for the party. She will be late for the party. She told us, okay. My mother uh, uh, told me to never cry over split milk. Mother told me to never cry. I am new to this place. I have not yet adjusted to the climate. Kerala is famous for its beautiful scenery. Neither of us is going for the marriage. He parted he parted off his friends, or parted from his friends. I succeeded on making arrangement. Succeeded. Oh fuck! All agreed to his proposal. Sent the books by post. I agree with you. She told us that she would be late for the party. The train is running behind time. It's a secret. It's a secret between you and me. My relations My relations with him are cordial. Cordial means both side agreed, or I don't know correct. സ്നേഹപൂർവ്വം, യെസ്, സ്നേഹപൂർവ്വമായ ബന്ധമാണ് കോർഡിയൽ. Wait till your father comes. The snake crawled into a hole. They will come here in July. He parted from his friends. Beware of the dogs. I succeeded in making arrangements. She told us that she would be late for the party. I devote much of time in writing. Much of time to writing. For writing, he's been accused of theft. The patient is dying by inches. Neither of us is going for the marriage. She cried at her scoldings. The building comprises of 6 rooms. Beware of criminals. Raju has been sick since last Friday. I devote much of time to writing. She came along with me to see the exhibition. I have been ill since Sunday. He parted from his friends. I succeeded in making arrangements. The marriage reception hall comprises of excellent lightnings. The new government took over last year. She smiled at my words. Anita went along with Amrita to see movie. I prefer chocolates to ice cream. Nobody should be deprived of opportunity come up in life. As you sow, as you reap. As you sow, so you reap. അങ്ങനെയാണ്. He parted from his friends. I shall take advantage of you. Advantage on you. I congratulate you on your success. Sam is very good at mathematics. It is obvious for the leaders that mumbling that he does not have a flair to speaking. Flair for it is obvious from the leaders mumbling that he does not have a flair for speaking. I have devoted much of time to writing. He parted his friends. Parted from his friends. He parted from his friends. He died by his own hands. I am worried of illness. Worried of. He was absent from the class. If I had known how much I would disappoint him, I wouldn't have done it. He sat on the chair. Wait, he sat in the chair. On the chair. He sat on the chair. If I had known how much I would disappoint him, I wouldn't have done it. Quote again. So, അക്ഷരത്തെറ്റ് കണ്ടുപിടി ചുമ്മാ പറ വായിക്കിട്ടൊക്കെ ഇട്ട്. What is common between a tiger and a lion? Would you like sweets and fruits? Sweets or fruits? She was hiding under the table. One of my sisters is married. One of my sisters is, as you sow, so you reap. One of my sisters is married. One of my sisters is married. I sympathize for you over your mothers. I sympathize with you or sympathize with a person. I shall take advantage of you. Advantage of. Advantage on. Advantage on. Roshan has been watching TV for 2 hours. The cat jumped on the counter. Jumped off the counter. There is some milk in the fridge. It is obvious from the lady's mumbling that he doesn't have flair for speaking. Would you like seeds or fruits? I sympathized for you over your mother's death. I sympathize with you for your mother's death. She lost her ring at the beach. As you sow, so you reap. We are running over the gym today. Running in the gym. Running in the. He drove over the beach. The book belongs to Anthony. I shall take advantage on you. It is obvious that leaders mumbling that he does not have flair for speaking. As you sow, so you reap. He swam in the lake. Swam at the lake. If I had known how much I would disappoint, I wouldn't have done it. She lives near her workplace. I sympathize with you over your mother's death. She drew the picture with a crayon. The sun is above the clouds. Would you like sweets or fruits? As you sow, so you reap. I shall take advantage on you. We located the key
of the lock. He located the key for the lock. Key for the lock. Okay. If I had known how much I would disappoint, I wouldn't have done it. I sympathized with you over your mother's death. The car went through the tunnel. He swam at the lake. The lake നീന്തി. The cat jumped off the counter. I walked down the street. Walk down. We are running in the gym today. I got a package from a friend. We are running in the gym today. Once upon a time there was a beautiful princess. The food was placed on the table. We located the key for the lock. He swam at the lake. The cat jumped off the counter. She put the flowers by the window. I have liked the song since 1999. I was unable to get on to the appointment. Get out of the appointment. I was unable to get out of the appointment. Okay. The bird sat atop the oak tree. I attended the meeting on behalf of my company. The loud noise came from within the stadium. We were in the middle of the storm. We located the key for the lock. It is up to us to find the answer. It is up to us. She never leaves without her phone. She sat between shats across from Mary. The caterpillar turned into a butterfly. The baby climbed onto the table. The baby climbed onto the table. The happiness consists largely in contentment. Contentment means ഘടകം, കണ്ടന്റ്. എന്തോരം കണ്ടന്റാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇൻവോൾവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന അനുസരിച്ചിരിക്കും നമ്മുടെ ഹാപ്പിനെസ്. കണ്ടന്റ് മീൻസ് സംതൃപ്തി. Identify the preposition. Mohan has a strong resemblance to his elder brother. Besides from singing, she also plays the piano. Aside from singing. Scientists hope to achieve a breakthrough in the search for a cure for cancer. He picked up the penny in front of the couch from beneath the couch. My car is parked in front of the mailbox. She sat across from Mary. She is interested in anything concerning horses. He has gym class in addition to his regular classes today. I was unable to get out of the appointment. He is part of the appointment. So the weather will be good this weekend, according to Tom. The teacher said no talking during class. They are waiting for the bus. I haven't smoked for ages. Don't forget to bring some flowers for you. Okay. Don't forget to bring some flowers with you. She was born in 2004. She sat across Mary. He picked up a penny from beneath the couch. I was unable to get out of the appointment. Aside from singing, she also plays piano at the bar. The baby climbed onto the table. She's allergic to insect things. The song was written by Madonna. She sat across from Mary. She sat across from Mary. Don't forget to bring some flowers with you. You can look up the word in a dictionary. Look up, search. Aside from singing, he picked up penny from beneath the couch. I'm looking for my keys. Have you found them? Aside from singing, she also plays the piano at the bar. Aside from singing, she also plays piano at the bar. The police car chases the robbers through the streets. He likes to travel to Spain in summer. She complains about bullying. Nina is good at running. I can't come to the party. Don't wait for me. She had problems with reading instructions. He has smoked for ages. My friend is good at playing volleyball. Don't forget to bring some flowers with you. They dream for moving to South Africa. They dream of moving to South Africa. I'm tired of waiting for you. They are afraid of losing the match. The girls insisted on going out with Kerry. Where do you come from? Lena dreams on living on a small dreams of. Emily often thinks of climbing trees. Nina is good at running. I don't agree with the handing. Anas apologized for being late. They were walking on the bridge. We are looking forward to a going out weekend. My cousin lives in Norway. They dreams of moving to South Africa. Alena dreams of living on a small island. Nina is good at running. My birthday is on 29th February. We are going to for our holidays. The police station is on the right. We borrow the bikes from our uncle. I don't like flying, so I went to Paris by bus. They dream of moving to South Africa. There is a bridge across the river. You can stay with me tonight. I like this house by the river. I will see you on Christmas. See you at Christmas. Okay. Put the books on the table, please. Be nice to your brother. I will see you on Christmas, or see you at Christmas. I saw Anju at the bus in the bus. Let's meet in the afternoon, not at night. They dream of moving to South Africa. Lena dreams of living on a small island. My friends living with the house at the end of the street lives in the house at the end of the street. The police station is on the right. Police station is on the right. I will see you at Christmas. The police station is the right. So on the right. She is not there. She is on a holiday. Turn right at the traffic lights. Lena dreams of living on a small land. They are not in home at the moment. They are not at home at the moment. Lena dreams of living in a small island. A comes after B in the alphabet. A comes before the alphabet. Do not open the tin with a knife. The police station is on the right. The police station is on the right. I will see you at Christmas. Emily left school at the age of 16. A comes before B in the alphabet. I will see you on Monday morning. The cat is sitting on the wall. Lena dreams of living on a small island. There were a lot of people in our party. At our party, we have been here for 4 days now. You have to write the paper by hand. This laptop belongs to our teacher. Temperature was below 0. We live at the main road, so it is always live on the main road. The trains are seldom on time. Hamlet was written by Shakespeare. A comes before B in the alphabet. The film was very funny at the end. John is a student at Cambridge University. The train to Bangalore stopped at the station. Can you translate this from English into French? My mom studied in a university. Studied at a university. On August 1st, we will go to London. Your room is on the second floor. We live on the main road, so it is always very loud. There is a spider at the corner of my room. In the corner of my room. Okay, there were a lot of people at our party. Death Valley is 56 meters above sea level. Sorry, below sea. There was an accident at the crossroads. At the crossroads. Arjun sits between Sham and George. Congratulations on your new job. We live on the main road, so it is always very loud. What is behind the rise on Wall Street? Rise on Wall Street, rise on. Would you buy coffee for credit card? Coffee using an agent. There is a spider in the corner of my room. Death Valley is 56 meters below sea level. My mom studied at a university. I am Peter and I live in Germany. The flight goes to Australia via Japan. There were a lot of people at our party.
Because of weather and the people there, I would like to visit that place again. There's a spider in the corner of my room. In summer, I like to travel to Italy. My mom studied at a university. Would you buy a coffee by credit card? The driver packed the bus behind the restaurant. The tower is 56 meters below the sea level. From the airport, Arjun went to hotel by bus. My mom studied at a university. Would you buy coffee by credit card? Please sign your name on the dotted line after you read contract. Ashok was born on exactly 2 a.m. Born at born at. Take your brother with you. The driver was walking through the small park. Irene was uh, born on born on July 4th. Ashok was born on born at exact time. Exact. He climbed up the ladder to get into the roof, get onto the roof. Aisha was born in 2002. Go down the stairs and at the door and through the door. Helen swam across the pool. I prefer to read to the library. I prefer to read in library. Sorry for my mistake. Asha was born 2 minutes before with his twin brother. He climbed up the ladder to get onto the roof, got down the stairs and through the door. Rama was born after the Great War ended. I first met John in 2015. I forgot to read in the library. It is always cold in January. We go to school on Mondays but not on Sunday. Ashok was born at exactly 2 a.m. Got down the stairs and through the door. I prefer to read in the library. We eat breakfast in the morning. Easter falls on spring. Easter falls in spring. I was born on July 4th, 1982. He climbed up the ladder to get onto the roof. The second World War occurred in the 20th century. Arjun will not leave before 3 p.m. Families often argue between Christmas time. Argue at Christmas time. Before I discovered this playground, I used to go straight home after work. Helen's shift finished at 7 p.m. I learned how to ski through the streets during the holidays. Isha worked faster at night. Asha was born at exactly 2 a.m. Christmas was on December 25th. David comes before Balu in the line. Buy me a present on my birthday. Easter falls in spring each year. Easter falls in spring. The concert will staged at the month of May. Throughout the month of Iron was born on July 4, 1982. The cat is on the table. Easter falls in spring each year. It was it was about 6 in the morning we made it to bed. The concert will be staged throughout the month of May. Families often uh, argue at Christmas time. Archie will not leave before 3 p.m. Helen usually arrives around 3 p.m. The store is open until midnight. We can meet at the crossroads. The dogs are in the kennel. Families often argue at Christmas time. I learned how to ski during the holidays. The concert will be staged throughout the month of May. The sculpture hangs at the wall, hangs on the wall. Arjun will not leave before 3 p.m. The images are on the page. The cat is on the table or under the table, that's depending upon. We will meet at the airport. The specials are on the menu, which is in the table. Are on the table. Okay. Put the sandwich over there. The key is locked inside car. Okay. He stood at the bus stop on the corner of Water and High Streets. The sculpture hangs on the wall. The boys are at the entrance on the movie theater. At the entrance at the movie theater. I learned how to ski during the holidays. The girls play in the garden. Shan is on France visiting his aunt in France visiting aunt in the hospital. The juice is in the jar in the fridge. Hema is waving at you from below the stairs. The sculpture hangs on the wall. The boys are at the entrance at the movie theater. The specials are on the menu, which is on the table. The cat is under the table. My major is ranked below corporal. Above corporal major. Arjun stopped beside the house. Hema has gone on vacation to France. Hema, let me make fast for sure. The cat is under the table. I will go to bed when I am tired. Mike traveled across America on his motorcycle. Arjun stepped outside the house. Major is ranked above corporal. The boys are at the entrance at the movie theater. The key is locked inside the car. The specials are on the menu, which is on the table. Students will go to the zoo if they finish their exams. Sheila went to the hills every Friday last summer. He displayed cruelty towards his dog. The bullet, when shot, went through the window. Arjun stepped outside the house. Major is ranked above corporal. The train passes through the tunnel. James went into the room. The key is locked inside the car. Rina and Sheila are swimming across the lake. Jack went up the hill. The horse ran around the track all the morning. A car zoomed past a truck on the highway. Zoomed speed. We will travel on rough train on our way over rough train on our way to grandma's house. They stare into the darkness. She had acknowledged knowledge of physics. Bolt made another attempt into the world record. At the world record, attempted at. They stare into the darkness. The trouble is with Jack. Major is ranked above corporal. 21 is the age at which you are allowed to marry. We will travel over rough train on our way to grandma's house. Major is ranked above corporal. Veena can relate to the character in the play. They stare at the darkness. They stare into the darkness. The police held an inquiry into the murder. She had knowledge of physics. Ball made another attempt at the world record. Hira admitted to the charge. Isha goes to Vancouver on vacation twice a year. We will travel over rough train on our way to grandma's house. They stare into the darkness, man. We searched for ages before we found the perfect apartment. Aaron don't agree with the company's claim. Harry must apologize for his actions. Bold made another attempt at the world record. They stare into the darkness. He admitted to the charge. I provide for my family by working 2 jobs. She had knowledge of physics. The lawyer said he will meet with your representatives. We arrived at our destination. He admitted to the charge. Have you heard of Shakespeare? Ferris lives in New York. Does Raju believes in miracles? They stare into the darkness. Sheila dream of a better life. The bread consists of duff, raisins, and little honey. The bus accident resulted in my being late. Ishal excels at singing. Very good at it. The bus accident resulted in my being late to work. And the Chedi late to work. Dancers began with a quick warm up. Meera is interested in politics. Dad retired from the Navy in 2015. Helen insisted in Beena's company. She's turning 80. She suffers from lapses with the contraction. lapses in contraction. Okay, lapse in concentration. Kesha dream of a better life. They stare into the darkness. Mira uh, experimented on some canvas. We should really concentrate on our studies now. Elizabeth is crazy about this movie. Will the baby smile at her mother? The Bexa accident resulted in my being late to work. Sheila is happily married to David. Binish, please refrain from doing that. ചെയ്യാതിരിക്കുക. Since 10 years, she suffers from lapses in concentration. The entire room was astonished by the election results. Sheila dreamed of a better life. Is he still angry for the world? Angry at the world? Angry at the world. The vexation resulted in my being late to work. Jenny will be delighted for lighted on her result. Lighted with her. We are sorry for your loss. Lighted with. Helen insisted on Bina's company. Insisted on. Always agreed. Jenny will be delighted with her results. I am good at sports. Is he still angry at the world? She's training age. She suffers from lapses in concentration. Swimming is good for your health. Helen insisted in Bina's company. Insisted on. I'm good with animals means I get along with them and handle them well. I'm good with animals. The nurse was good to my mother means she took care of her and was nice and kind. Jenny will be delighted on her with her results. Jenny will be delighted with it. My little brother is good. Good inside means even though you can see how he thinks, I feel he is good. Is he still angry at the world? That was a good of you to come means you are being nice and good to visit. The bond was for the dog. Helen insisted on Bina's company. I am good at sports means I have some athletic talent. The blueberry jam will be good for toast. Good on toast. Oh, good on toast. The bread toast. Please put the vase on the table. Jenny will be delighted with her result. Sharing is at home. I received a present from Gina. I am good at sports means I have some athletic mind. School begins on Monday. The blueberry jam will be good on toast. There are 3 students in the class. He jumped into the river. Helen lives at Alwar in Rajasthan. In the direction on at 10 to direction of 10 to the right. What the fuck? The blueberry jam will be good on toast.